Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. Again, I don't need to show off a 50th assist duel on screen, but I might as well do that just because. And I'm gonna switch over here to a Duel these standard duelists right quick. Yeah, quite quick. Okay, sure, my grammar is terrible right now. Okay. This shouldn't take too long, but I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the video. I might just head into ranked because I don't need to keep building zone. I think you guys might find it more entertaining if I just head into ranked. The only problem with going there is, well, it might be a bit of, well, let me just tell you this. I mean, I don't mind going into ranked, but it is very late, so it's probably not a good idea. I don't think I'd be able to hold back from any intensity, so if I want to make it, I mean, if I want to go into ranked, then okay. But I would have to make sure that I don't do anything that's loud. So, no over competitive bullshit. Meaning what? Well, basically it means I can't freak out and be too loud. And I think I'm doing just fine right now, but there's no guarantee I would be able to stay at a reasonable volume depending on who I duel. So I guess I hope that there are some legendaries that respawn in that time, and I can just go round and duel those. But unfortunately for me, Belle will not respawn as quickly as I'd like. Because that's not how this game works, and also I should stop being a Karen. They're at the gate, what is my problem? I've got many problems. So honestly, you should be more specific about what you're asking me to answer. I've got many problems. Which problem would you like me to answer first? Would you like me to answer the problem of why I can't just duel them at the gate? Or would you like me to answer the problem of why I'm obsessed? Or, you know, do you have another question about my other problems? I don't really know what I can tell you. All I can say is my obsessions do not, I don't choose them. But in any case, there is actually one ship I am willing to share with people, even though I probably shouldn't because it might sound cursed. But, I mean, I'm just going to be blunt with all of you. It doesn't make sense to merge your soul with someone if, you know, the relationship is completely platonic. Just friendship, that's it. Okay, I see. I don't really think that if it's just platonic and just friendship, that something as intimate as merging your soul is going to happen. And I mean, the fandom wiki is like, Jaden probably did it because they didn't want you Belle hurting anyone else. But, you know, in the subbed, I mean, on TV tropes, that they said something else. They said that Jaden remembered his feelings and reciprocated them. I don't really know the exact wording there, but apparently they're listed as some kind of official couple. And now, is that true? Well, that is not for me to decide. I mean, obviously. And if I could decide that, I wouldn't, because that'd be dumb. Okay, I need a monster on the field. I mean, a dragon on the field, to be honest. And Leo shows... Leo get... I mean, wait a minute. That was Luna. My bad. All I have to say to that is they're twins, okay? Does that explain why such an error was made? Well, no. I don't think I excavated anything. Did I excavate? I mean, I got to attack again. Yes, I did. It says that in the duel log. Okay, I'm surprised. I sure wasn't paying attention to that. Okay, now I need another dragon on the field, and I mean, Junk Synchron is probably not staying on the field, because if he did, that would be some bad luck on Zone's part. I doubt it's that bad for him. I mean, I know he's not at his best right now, but yeah. That's all I had to say about this. Oh, really? You left it there. You left it there. Okay, I'm not really sure what to say to that, Zone. You're just pathetic. I'm not really sure if I should care about this information or just kick your ass, because if you really, I mean, seriously, I thought you were pathetic before, but now I know you're pathetic. It's just so obvious that I really cannot think anything else. I mean, let's just be honest, Zone. You couldn't destroy my monster. I mean, honestly, pathetic. I'll show you how this is done. While I'm here, I need to go look at the summoning requirements for that monster. Yeah, I don't think this is actually. Yeah, it's in the extra deck, but I still think I had to summon it with a skill. Okay, 1 tuner synchro monster. Oh. It has to be a tuner synchro monster. I did not know. A tuner synchro monster. Alright, well, I've got one right here. But how am I going to summon it? Pretty difficult, considering I have all tuners in this deck. Okay, give me a second, though. It probably doesn't matter. I mean, let's just be honest here. It doesn't seem like he's going to get to do shit. So, I can be salty somewhere else, you know? But now I know that I failed the summoning requirements. That's why I couldn't summon it before, because the secret monster I had on the field, none of them were tuners. None of them. So I should go see which monsters are tuner synchro monsters. Alright, well, does you say have any that count? Well, I just said that that he has one that counts. What? Oh my god. I just pointed to one. The answer is yes. Okay, well, does he have another one? Why would I want another one? I mean, that card is the one I should be going for. Okay, hold on a second. There's something I can do here. Yeah, what do I do? Hold on. Hold on a second. I've got one very simple edit to do. I have to take out a card, but I'm gonna put Monster Reborn into this deck. Unless, of course, it's already there, in which case I can't do that. But Monster Reborn is how I get Hold on. I mean, I think you're supposed to use that level 2 tuner. I think that's how Yusei probably did it in the anime, even though there's no way I can actually say that. Yeah, I can't actually say that. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Yeah, I got rid of a tuner because I just don't think that it needs to be in the deck. Okay, I'm gonna put Monster Reborn into this deck. Another problem with doing this is it means I don't have a tuner. It means a lot of things, actually, but I looked at what was here as tuners, and I'm just like, yeah, that's bad. Okay, so there needs to be a synchro tuner, alright. A synchro tuner. Hold on a second while I figure out how this is going to work. I mean, obviously, I need to make sure that I still qualify for this skill. I don't know the requirements for it, really, but I need to make sure that the requirements are met. And obviously, I would like to stick to tuners if possible. Okay, if you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Hold on a second. What about Synchron? Maybe I can put it back in. Okay, Resident Evil, okay. For any one Synchron tuner monster. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna put that. Wait a minute. Can't be used as a. No, let me read. I can do that. You know, I could just put some non-tuners into the deck. That's what normal people do. Oh, but come on. Am I normal? I kind of have to be a little bit. I mean, some of my mistakes didn't have to happen. They didn't, but they did. And do you know why? Because I allowed that to happen. And that is in bad taste. Alright, well, hopefully I will synchro something better this time. And I will keep in mind that I have Monster Reborn in this deck. Alright, let's go. I wanted all tuners because of the success rate, but honestly, after looking at the requirements, I'm just like, no. That isn't how you summon it. I didn't have the ability to summon it because I just didn't meet the summoning requirements. I didn't have a tuner synchro monster. That was the reason I couldn't summon it. Okay, is this Kaiba? I mean, okay, it's Joey. Alright. I just got another one. Very interesting, but also no one needs to keep hearing about this. No one needs to keep hearing about this, but, you know. I mean, really. Alright, well, let's just see how this goes. When I'm thinking about these big brain strategies, I'm just like, I don't need those yet. He's not hard enough yet. And now Zone will get harder, and at that moment, I can begin to think. Yeah, it's time to bring out the big brain strats. But also, I don't know anything about Time Lords. And that works against me because I'm not bothering to check what they do. But, you know, do I have to? If I want to win, ideally, yes, I do that. But, you know, sometimes I can win without reading. Yeah, that's the kind of shit that pretty much everyone thinks when they're doing. Although some people will read. I mean, sometimes I read if I have enough time. But generally, I'm careful when I read because I don't want to go too slowly. I mean, obviously, if you're learning an entire archetype to a timer, well, you're not going to get any wins, are you? Not if you're like me, but even if you can read fast, I still think you're probably not going to learn very well. If you're just going to learn within this span of a few minutes, just saying. Now with my deck, you can probably read and not lose too much in terms of your timer penalty. I mean, you wouldn't lose much because my deck is simple, but it can also still kick your ass. I mean, I've proven it. Also, I'm back in Legend, but I don't have any plans to grind to King of Games because that's just, I don't feel like I should. And now, I do think that, I mean, it's not entirely impossible. I just don't see it happening. And now, if you want to know why, that's because I think I'm getting too many losses to pull that off. And I'm trying to show self-restraint. But it's very, very difficult. Considering what... I mean, it's hard, okay? I mean, it is. But just focus on the daily rewards and don't bother about my... I'm not even going to get to the second stage because I'm going to force myself to not try. I mean, obviously, if I can win, yes, win. But it's a different story if you can win. Compared to me just doing what I did last time, I think everyone would prefer if I just stayed at the first stage. I mean, honestly, I didn't have to go through all of that. That was kind of dumb. I mean, I could probably do a little better, but who needs to care? Who needs to care? I don't even need to care. Okay. Well, I could get to the maximum bot. I mean, I could get the title for this event in 5 days. Is that really necessary? Yes. No, it isn't. I don't have to lie to people. Oh my god. But I really am not sure what else to do in this video. Actually, I can do one more Sistel and then wrap things up and not record another video. I mean, honestly, I keep doing things like this. And, okay, that's fine to an extent, but I have other hobbies. This isn't the only one. Also, the self-restraint is I plan to write more. I kind of want to see if I can... Okay, hold on. I just want to see how much I can write next month, to be honest. I mean, considering I'm blocked, it's going to be very difficult to actually get anywhere. But, you know, maybe. I could get lucky. But Zone won't. Zone, you're not getting anywhere because I have decided you're dumb. Of course, we're going to say that I'm the stupid one because, quite frankly, you think that you control me, but you don't. And you want to know why? If you could, you'd be winning. You did win once, sure, but that was an anomaly. And also, that was a fluke. If you think it's not a fluke, then I don't know what to tell you. You're a raid boss. I'm not threatened by you. I know your type. You get harder as time progresses. Okay, got it. I'm pretty sure every player understands the raid bosses. They knew that before this game even existed. That's how certain I am that this game didn't teach anyone what a raid boss is. They knew because it's just so obvious. And I mean, they learned from other games, I would imagine. Alright. I'm not sure if I'll get lucky, but it's really just a matter of having the opening hands to pull it off. I wasn't able to synchro that monster. I could synchro summon that monster based on levels, but I didn't have the right materials. But it's not the skill that made me unable to summon it. So now that I know this information, I can summon it. I just have to remember that I need a tuner. I need a tuner synchro monster. And I've got one. So I'm pretty sure that's the intentional use for it. Because Yusei is probably the one that defeated Zone. And Zone himself is pretty much confirming that. I mean, really. I don't need to see the anime or the duel because he's just saying it right here. It's just like, I wish I could see the future you're going to create. And I'm just like, bro, you came back here because you wanted me to change the future. Somewhere inside of your brain, you wanted that. You may not have been consciously aware that you wanted it, but you did. So, you're not winning this argument. Anyway, guys, that wraps things up for this video. In the next video, it's at least going to be, well, the sun will be up. I'm probably going to record more videos when I get up later today. Meaning it's past midnight in my time zone, and later today means, you know, when the sun is up on the 27th. I will see if I go insane then, but I really do not have to, and probably shouldn't. Will that stop me? Wait until my next video, because I doubt I will be stopped. I doubt it. Alright, let's continue. No, let's not. My model just froze, so I was just like, this is inconvenient. I don't want to stop recording while my model isn't moving. Alright guys, that's going to wrap things up for now. Once the sun is up, I'm sure I'll bring back more chaos for whatever reason. I can always come up with a reason. That is reality. You guys already know this.